It is an honor to speak to you on this special and also nostalgic day. Together as a class, we have grown, and although we are going separate ways, we will always remember our experiences at St. Augustine School. We will remember how they have and will continue to shape us into the young men and women we will one day become. In the spirit of reflecting upon past experiences, while also looking ahead to new ones, I would like to focus on a poem called The Sparrow by Paul Laurence Dunbar. Paul Laurence Dunbar was an African-American author, playwright, and poet in the late 1800s. This poem has helped me to appreciate the important and memorable parts of our 8th grade year. Now, I would like to share this poem, which is on the back of your programs, with you. A little bird with plumage brown, beside my window flutters down. A moment chirps its little strain, then taps upon my window pane, and chirps again, and hops along, to call my notice to its song. But I were gone, nor heed its lay, till, in neglect, it flies away. So birds of peace, and hope, and love, come fluttering earthward from above, to settle on these window sills, and ease our load of earthly ills. But we, in traffic's rush and din, too deep engaged to let them in, with deadened heart and sense pawed on, nor know our loss till they are gone. In this poem, Paul Laurence Dunbar touches on some very important aspects of life. He writes about the significance of being observant in our daily lives and looking for the opportunities that God sends us. We must not let ourselves become too wrapped up in traffic's rush and din to notice these signs. We have to open up the window and let these birds of opportunity in, rather than shoo them away. In high school, many opportunities will arise for us to use our unique and God-given talents. We may play on sports teams, help in our communities through community service, take part in clubs like the debate team or Model UN, act in a play, or even perform for people. Another important detail of the poem is Paul Laurence Dunbar's choice of a sparrow instead of another bird. Perhaps he does this because a sparrow, at first glance, is considered to be a plain-looking bird with dull brown plumage. But if you study the sparrow more closely, you can see its natural beauty. As a result, the sparrow symbolizes that even the simplest aspects of life can bring extraordinary and beautiful opportunities. Especially this year, I have come to appreciate some of the small but also memorable aspects of our school year. Today, on our graduation day, it is a time to remember the good memories we have made, like the countless recesses we have spent with our friends and the half-day grub days that everyone so dearly treasures. It is also a time to remember the small struggles we have overcome, whether it is having to write the same sentence 150 times, desperately trying to study before a math test, or overcoming the embarrassment of being roasted by Mrs. Bushel, even if you are a Yankees fan. As 8th graders, it is important that we not only remember the large and notable parts of our years at St. Augustine School, but also the small things, which are often overlooked, that help to shape us into the people we become. Similarly, sparrows live in your human settlements, both big and small. Because we see them so often, we frequently overlook their presence, just as we sometimes forget that God is always present with us and within us. However, in this poem, they represent something extremely important, just like the role that he plays in our lives. I believe that it is not by coincidence that we've all come into each other's lives, but it was God's plan that we would meet and influence each other's futures. Just as a bird leaves its nest and ventures off into the world, we must also go our separate ways. I hope that even though we are leaving St. Augustine School behind, we will retain the memories we have made, the lessons we have learned, and the times we have all spent together. Congratulations and good luck, class of 2019.